So this is going to be market review. The way I'm going to be doing the tactical updates from now on, I'm not going to split each currency pair because I find it hard to maintain that. What I'm going to do is at the start of each day, I'm going to give updates on each on a couple of pairs, um, in one video. Okay, the videos won't be more than 10 minutes long. So if you're a serious person, you'll watch it. If you obviously are still trying to find consistency in the market, or not even that, just want to learn some more, which should be everyone's goal. I'm going to start with the dollar index. Okay, let me just go to the weekly time frame. The dollar index for me, we've been in a long downtrend. From the top here. Okay, I think what market could be doing if I take this as a take this point. Give me 1 second, sorry. If I look at this point as a high, okay, I look at this as a low, I look at this as a higher high. I'm thinking market will reach this region at least, okay, because I mean we've broken our 92.5 zone, okay, so I'm thinking the next region to head to is 91.5, but first we need to take out this low here, so I think market will reach this region. For things I think we'll still I'm still expecting lower and lower prices past this region for market to make a lower low, long term wise. But nevertheless, the first region I'm expecting market to reach is this, denoted by the bottom of this wick, about 91.2. Okay, when I go into the daily chart, okay, and also the weekly chart, I'm getting bearish confirmations as well. Let me just mention that as well. Sorry. You know, rejection to the top, nice shooting star, bearish engulfing last week, stuff like that. Okay, when I go to the daily chart, okay, we see a break of this triangle, okay, bearish engulfing, and expecting lower prices. We are below our zone of 92.5, which is I like that. On the 4 hour chart, okay, what I expect market to do is we've taken out these three lows here. Okay, usually when we take out a low, market tends to retrace, yeah. But because this was fueled by fundamental, the Jackson Hole speech, market actually took out these three lows at once. Okay, so I'm expecting it to retrace. Where could it retrace to? Logically, we're below 92.5. If it is really a good zone, I would expect a retracement just to 92.5, which market has done. I will look for confirmation. Okay, I expect the market to move to the level like we saw on the weekly, the next level. Okay, but if market moves above 92.5, okay, because I'm not sure if that zone is the best. It's amazing. Um, I'll be expecting market to get into this fib region, which is from here. This is the 38.2, okay, to 61.8 marked out already. Instead of having my fibs on the chart from here to here, I'm expecting dollar bearishness. Obviously, something should sink that to that level, but we could be bullish for a bit. If we get confirmation here, we'll see. But I'm not probably not doing anything till tomorrow. Anyway, Tuesday. Um, USD CAD anyway. It's kind of mirroring my expectations as well because what I expected for USD CAD is we're sinking down to last month's lows. Okay, I'm bearish on. Let me just go to the weekly. Okay, I'm bearish long term. It's the same thing as DXY. We're trying to. It says a high here, low, high low. I mean lower high, and I'm expecting it to be lower low. Even though we've already broken this region, I'm still expecting more. After 1, 2, 3, 4 week bearish trend, we saw a bit of retracement, which is common. Okay, we saw shooting star to the top. We're heading back down. The next region I think we're gonna head to is here. Okay, if we break here, I'll be seeing probably 1.22, but here, which is denoted by last month's low as well. So yeah, on the daily chart, okay. Sorry, on the daily chart, there's nothing too much. Market is in a downtrend, as you can see. We've broken past the zone of weekly of 1.25, which our next target is last month's lows. Okay, on the forward chart, we see a bit more clear. Logically, what I'm expecting market to do is we've taken out these low here. Our market to retrace. The retracement could be up to 1 point because we've broken past 1.25. So I want to see a retest of 1.25. If I get confirmation there, be looking candlestick type bearish confirmation price action. I'll be looking for market to hit to get to 1 point. Last month's low. We have look use this here as targets to trail our stops initially, but ultimate target is last month's lows. Okay, for now. If I see a retracement, if I see market move above here, I would obviously it could move into the fib territory. It's kind of mirroring DXY because DXY we're expecting dollar to be a bit bullish before we sink down, and that's what we're expecting here as well. A bit bullishness where we sink down. Market as it opened up, and we've seen a bearish engulfing. So market could fall down from here. If it does, I'll see what market does. I'm not taking anything today anyway. If I miss it, I miss it. As long as the target was right, I'm sort of happy. But I want market to hit 1.25 at least. It could come up to this fib region, which is from here to here, 38.2 to 61.8 marked out. Okay, come back to this fib region, give us confirmation. Any of that, okay, I'll be looking for as more starts to be taken out. For my bias to be wrong, I want a break of this trend and also a break of this high up here, but that will take a while. But yeah, that's what I'm expecting for USD CAD. Euro AUD. Okay, this one is moving to expectations. What I'm expecting for this is on the long term, I am bullish. Okay, I'm just going to weekly chart. What am I? I'm bullish in a way because I see a structure break. We've been seeing lower highs and lower lows. One high, one low, lower high, lower low, and then market pushes up and breaks. Imagine how the trend line like this. Okay, imagine a trend line like this. You see, market has broken it. It depends how I draw it. Sort of come back to retest it, and we've seen a bullish engulfing. I'm thinking we're gonna see higher prices. First target is last month's highs. If those are taken out, next target will obviously be this region here. The next target would be the zone. You see, we've also broken up above our monthly of 1.5, which market struggled to break many times here. Previously, let me just look at this trend line. Okay, so I am bullish on it, bullish engulfing as well. On the daily chart, okay, we're literally just seeing the same thing. Our next target is this high here, which is last month's high. Our market does gap as we opened and nearly reached it. It didn't reach it, so I'm fine enough with that. I don't really like the gaps this week, but just have to play through. I'm expecting, as we've taken this highs, I'm expecting a retracement. We could retrace to 1.5 to retest it as we've broken it. If I see bullish evidence here, confirmation, price action, candlestick types, I'll be looking for market to head to last month's high. If we see a retracement past 1.25, okay, this is a fib territory marked from here to the top here, 32.2 61.8 marked out. I'm looking for evidence here and push up. So we could get to 1.5, push up, or retest 1.5, which we've actually come to retest 1.5. Yeah, we've seen a nice doji, but it's not enough evidence for me to say push up. Just have to wait and see. If you see a break of this low, then I say market structure break. But yeah, that's why I have for Euro AED simply. Okay, AUD this one, okay, I am bullish AUD. Okay, um give me 1 second. On the weekly, what we see is we see a break of this. You can say it's a triangle a bit. Okay, we see market break 0.9250, which market struggled to do properly, kind of sort of 3 weeks in a row. Okay, um sorry, this is actually this week's candle. You see last week candle break over 0.79250, even though it was a doji. We see a lot of rejection to the bottom, sort of hammers. Okay, I'm expecting market to move up. Next target, last month's highs, and then the zone on top, 0.81. Okay, so I'm bullish on AUD USD. On the daily chart, okay, yeah, it's just seeing the same thing really. Um, on the forward chart, okay, what I'm expecting market to do is we've taken out these highs here. I want this high to be taken out as well. Okay, if market does come to take out this high, okay, I will look for a retracement um back onto this 0.79250. Possibly we could see it hit this trend line, the triangle trend line that I broke out of, okay, to retrace. Then I'll be looking for market to give me bullish evidence around 0.79250 or this trend line, and market to shoot back up. I don't have the fib territory marked out yet, but I don't think it matters for this case. I'll do 0.79250 or this trend line, look for bullish evidence, move up. But before, I want these two highs to be taken out. These two highs are not taken out, then I'm not looking for anything. I don't like this analysis because it's not mirroring DXY, because DXY, I'm claiming dollars should strengthen a bit and then sink. But for this one, I'm claiming dollar should weaken a bit and then strengthen and then move up. So I don't really like this one too much. But yeah, our last one, the cable GBP USD. My bias for this is bullish. On the weekly chart, we've made higher highs and um, yeah, on the weekly chart, we've made higher highs, okay, and higher lows. This is one low, one high, higher low, higher high. We should come back to make a higher low. If I correct the trend line like this, you'll see it logically, okay. So we've come back to make a higher low. Well, I haven't really seen much price candlestick type confirmation indicating that we're moving high, other than a doji, let's say on that trend line that I've just deleted, the weekly one. Our next target would be 1.3, okay, the monthly of 1.3. So that's what I'm really expecting, okay. We've took out last month's lows last week, which I'm happy with. Um, on the daily chart, give me 1 second. On the daily chart, we see market breaks this sort of trend line, which is from the 4 hour actually. We had a nice Marubozu last week close. Okay, and I'm expecting 1.3 higher prices. I would, which is also correlated with this high right here. On the 4 hour chart, what I wanted market to do was before, and when I analyzed this on Sunday, or Saturday, I wanted market to take out this high here, okay, and then retrace just to confirm we are gonna move bullish, and then retrace. I don't want the retracement to be too deep because I don't want I'm not expecting dollar to um gain too much, but because I'm thinking this trend line doesn't look like it's been retested, so we could get a deep retracement in which this trend line is retested, and then for bullish evidence, okay, and it moves down. But I don't want that deep of a retracement really, because I don't think dollar's gonna gain that much. I want market maybe to move into this fib territory here, okay. Market, just forget this grey box. Um, from here to here, and then to 0.26, 1.8. I want market to move into this flip territory, give us bullish evidence. We'll be looking for longs up to here. First target obviously would be this highs here. Okay, but I'm happy that we've gapped up and broken these highs here. So these are just one, two, three, four, five pairs I've done. Okay, so each morning I'll be giving more updates on this. I'm not gonna take any trades today. I'll let market do whatever correct properly today, and then tomorrow or early morning we'll be looking for some more. But I'll be putting up 10 minute videos. I hope it's not more than 10 minutes anyway. And let me just go over Euro USD quickly. Our target from last week was reached beautifully, and we mentioned we actually mentioned every move specifically. We mentioned this move which happened, this move which happened, bam, and 1.19250 is missed. It hit. I'm expecting profit to be taken around 1.19250, so I'm expecting a bit of consolidation at 1.19250. I'm not sure on the bias of EU. I'm still long term. I'm still very bullish. The fact that I broke the 2 year range I've always been talking about, but what's gonna do now, I'm not too sure. So I'm gonna leave it for now. If I know more, I'll add it to the updates. But yeah, that's it.